Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Wizardry! As you can tell by my levels, I have done a crap ton of grinding. If you're curious about where I did grinding, you see this big horizontal strip right here. There's no signs, no nothing. I can just run through it and I'll kill some things, and they're actually worth a decent amount of experience, like 500 to 1,000. They also give you decent drops, air quotes on decent. They're not amazing, but they actually did give us some decent, better equipment, I guess is what you'd call it. It's not a lot better. I'll go ahead and roll through what our guys have. You can see their equipment over there on the right. Bastard Sword, Iron Shield, bunch of hats and stuff like that. Hat plus 2. And I did spend money. You see we have 76,000 gold left, but each run through, I would wait until I got a level on my fighters, and then I would go back to town, and I'd get 50 to 100,000 gold per run. This just happens to be what I had left over after the last run, and I would dump that into tithing at the church on the priest and the mage. So Al and Non, just to level them up so they can get higher level spells easier, so we can actually get to some nasty stuff in the floor above. So we are going to start exploring level 4. I decided to go and bring you guys in at this point rather than before we found something. So yay. And then Ash, I actually had die a few times because I was determined to try that other dungeon, and supposedly that other dungeon we're supposed to be level 30-ish, well, mid-30s, early 40s to actually go through, and probably want to have changed class at least once. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go up to level 4 here. I killed some things there. I got a lot of experience from it, but yeah, it's one of those things that's kind of like, okay, we're kind of boned if we don't. Okay, so, oh wow, right as soon as we step through, we've got enemy is watching you cautiously. Bishops, we'll watch you for a minute. Okay, so bishops, that's actually something we want to find, because another thing we've gotten while going through that previous floor was fighter parts, if you will. Is that, okay, that door does stay there. Let's go ahead and go through the other door, see if it vanishes. That's the downside of these. Okay, and we actually do have warp, but we can't warp back there. And I don't know if this is an anti-warp zone as well. Nope, just that one room. Okay, but yeah, it's... if you kill a bunch of fighters, you're going to get fighter books. We actually have 2 fighter books as it stands right now. So I'm actually kind of happy about that. So if we wanted to switch to a fighter, we wouldn't have to go through the guild. We wouldn't have to worry about alignments. It's just there. Okay, so it automatically just wants me to go down here because there's no other doors other than like passing through, and we can see through some openings over there. We can't tell what's over there though. I'm glad we have light and levitation going for us though. So this is going to cross us over into the other side of the dungeon. Yeah, wandering through these areas, pretty time consuming. I'm not running intentionally because I actually want to... oh, good googly moogly. Well, we're going to have a real fight here, so let's go ahead and fight some Cyclopses. We got a Poison Giant there in the middle, but we got new spells. We got a lot of new spells, so I'm going to go ahead and show off one of them. I'm probably not going to use this very often, but it's pretty powerful. We'll be seeing it in just a moment, hopefully. And we will go... there's no undead here. Poison Giant in the back. So let's go ahead and go with Shining Heat on the Poison Giant. Maybe it'll actually work okay on them, and you're going to try to hide. Let's fight. Meaty Missile, 12 damage. That's okay. She hides in the shadows. Now burst. Boom. This is what I use to kill things in the like final area, and that's supposed to be like a bonus dungeon from what I'm heard. From what I've heard. So yeah. Oh god, they actually do decent damage here still, even though we're at a decent level. So 45-25. Okay, so this is good experience. That is actually really lovely experience. I do want to go ahead and keep us topped off on the healing, though. Let's do a healing aura there. I used Ball of Light. Whenever that goes out, I'll just use the cheaper kind of healing thing. So we got 2 fire giants. Let's go ahead and just fight them and see what we can kind of do with that. Actually, I'm going to use Ice Magic, because it seems like this would be a good thing. Actually, Ice Field is the... is that all enemies? An opponent group. Okay, so that's just one group. Yeah. Getting one group is better than getting all the enemies because it's going to do more damage. And we did not do much damage to them. That was not as pleasant as I thought it was. We could actually start running focus as well. And I'm not as afraid to use my spells. So let's go with... I'm not going to do Shining Heat. Let's go with Power... no. Oh, we could do Touch of Death. That might actually work on them. Let's see if it does. No effect on Fire Giant, darn. It's an instant kill spell, by the way, if you guys are wondering what Touch of Death is. It only hits one target, though. So we're just going to keep fighting these guys. They seem to have pretty bad aim. Watch them hit and, like, totally destroy us in one hit. 144 damage. Yeah, definitely want to keep on top of things. That was a little bit on the painful side. We're going to power heal Orakai and keep fighting. We might actually kill him before he gets to... maybe not. Oh, 119 damage. Jesus. So, yeah, we definitely want to keep on top of the heals here. This is going to be... What level are you guys? I didn't actually get a good look at that. I'll have to look afterwards. 1,320 experience, though. Oh, and I figured out how to look at the different levels of, whatchamacallits, enemies. So you can scroll through those on that screen, and bishops are the ones... You feel no malice from these creatures. Let's go ahead and leave. I was slightly tempted to just watch and see if they actually said something. I don't know if they'd pull the whole, these things are sentient situation. So that is a bend around there. I think I want to keep going this way back towards the beginning. I haven't seen any no warp zones. That's back towards the bottom. Let's just keep going this way then. And yes, you do get that little black flicker whenever you cross over transition areas. So we're going to keep coming up this way, and we're just going to look. We're observing. We're observers in this world, trying not to die for the most part. And we can actually warp to pretty much anywhere that we've seen for the most part. I'm going to do a save real quick, because the enemies here are relatively tough. I may actually need to go back to the trial dungeon and level up some there. And let's see. How are we looking on clearing this out? Nothing there. Hopefully that... Okay, that's not a trap. And we are keeping track of where the doors are as well. So we've checked there. Let's keep going through this bottom part. This is kind of how I do the explorations. I will sometimes go through and actually just fight what I can. And just, not necessarily fight what I can, but just wander around until I find something interesting. So keep fighting you guys. We're going to go with Cloud of Death, I think. And you are just going to fight. Actually, no, you need to heal. Let's go with a power heal on you. And just keep fighting. Oh, we only got one of the bishops with Cloud of Death, so they can actually resist that. Okay, that's good to know. Oh no, 8 damage to our back line. Whatever shall we do? We'll do another Cloud of Death. And we will do nothing else with her. I'm going to go ahead and just have her fight. So, oh, and we might... Okay, no effect on him on the second one. I wonder if it actually cuts our experience like the Exorcism does. Which, if you're going through what I described to level up, Exorcism is very lovely. So, want to save here. We can warp out. So we've got one chest in here. And this is Shin's dungeon, so we could actually run across some other things. Search that. It is a chest. Investigate it. Magic drain. Remove trap. And yes, we got a tool, some shoes, a dagger. Okay, so we found our treasure. We also have, I think that's a switch. Let's go and grab that little spot right there. Oh, we've got Ice Giant, I believe. No, Frost Giant. I was close. I was close enough. Okay, so you are going to probably want to have a single target fire spell. I don't know if I have a high level one. Volcanic Field, maybe? That's an AoE, but it's got to be better than nothing. You guys are going to focus on the Frost Giant. Only 151 damage to him. He's surviving. Okay, let's go ahead and just keep fighting Cyclops. Frost Giant is higher level. Let's see how much Flame Arrow does. I should probably start using Focus, though, because, unfortunately, Focus is... Oh. And I don't know why that hit the guy in front, but it's fine. Focus lets me do amplified damage with the spells, so... Yeah, we're just going to fight you toe-to-toe. I wonder how much damage this guy was going to do. Because that is something I do want to know, is just how much damage these guys will actually do to me. Sure, we'll hit the switches. There's nothing wrong with hitting switches, right? Right? There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, and there's a trap in the middle of this room. Nice to know. I've already floated over it. That's why I... Oh, Jesus, a giant bird. That's why I always keep my levitation on anymore. Because even if we like exited anti-magic field, levitation. Leviosa! Because I don't think you can have overlapping floor tiles, but you might be able to. I could be wrong. You guys only have one choice of what to fight. So, yay. I'm going to go with a Null Burst, because that seems like a good plan here. And we'll go with Plague Cloud on Dark Crusader, I guess. And just keep fighting. Oh, nice damage. Lovely. Oh, and we got rid of that with the Null-Burst. Null is just super powerful. I should probably conserve it a little bit, but I think I'm going to have Al's final class be a bishop, hopefully. As long as I can get the stats up for that. So that's going to be what I'm kind of looking for there. And I'm going to probably keep our backline characters kind of doing what they do. Cordially greets the party and walks off. So that is a weird thing here. That the enemies are actually not always enemies. So nothing in there, just a dead... Yeah, and you can't back through doors. That sucks. That's bull crap. Okay, yeah, let's go with spells. Do we actually have a cold... We have Iceberg Rain. Let's try that one. Let's see what that does. Oh, that dealt a bunch of damage to one guy. These guys are going to do a bunch of damage, though, if I'm not careful. You're just going to defend, and let's just start beating on them. Let's try to get as many of them down, like, at least get one of them down. I wish I could focus on a specific one, but it won't let me do that, so... You're going to do a Healing Aura, because that's probably the best thing for us right now. Okay, we got rid of one. Healing Aura to get them back up. Yay, not all the way back up, but enough that it's not a big issue. Oh, level 8. I'm really surprised at how much damage the low-level enemies are taking here. I mean, they are giving us a decent amount of experience, which means this would be a good place for me to grind, but, oh god, even more of you. Oh, that's a giant freaking bird in my face. I guess we're gonna fight the rock. Can you smell what that rock is cooking? It's bird poop. I want to see what Thunderfield looks like. I haven't actually used that before, so let's go with the Berserker. Because, actually, does that work better against air enemies? Water Elemental. Light Elemental. Despair Field. Light Elemental. So this is mostly anti-Water Elemental stuff. Do you have anything that's good against air? Air Elemental. Golem's Rage. We'll do that on the rock. Because, I don't know. Oh, God. Something did a nasty thing to me there. Thought I saw a light arrow, which is something the priests use, if I remember correctly. Spell. Let's go for another AoE. Let's go for... Actually, let's see what Stunning Blow does. Let's go after the... Let's Stunning Blow the Crusaders, or Berserkers, or whatever there. The one in front. The one with two guys. There we go. And let's get some more healing. Definitely. And just keep fighting them. Okay. Cast Healing Aura to get us all healed back up, because we're definitely going to need it. Oh! Gablin dodged the attack. That's one good thing about having high evade. You're just going to defend. We don't have enough enemies left to actually justify burning through all of our spells, unless we're, like, fighting something super vicious. And I'm going to be saving a lot. It's okay. Nothing bad's going to happen. Right? Nothing terrible's going to happen. We're just clearing out rooms. It's okay. And we're looking for another story event, because this, if I remember correctly, is the story dungeon. Oh, we had a warp field. Lovely. So, nice. And doing it like I'm doing it, kind of, and I don't know why it went up to settings there. Doing it like I'm doing is not really optimal for speed, because I actually like turning my corners. You can actually just sidestep through most of the dungeon, so hopefully we'll eventually get some bishop books from these guys. I might grind that off screen, because I'm pretty sure these guys can give you bishop books. You can fight some ninjas and stuff like that to get some ninja books, things like that. I already have 2 fighter books in storage, so in case I need to switch to fighter, it's fine. You lose a bunch of your HP. Supposedly it's a little over half whenever you do switch classes, so let's go ahead and have you focus. You're going to do a null on the next one. So he's concentrating. He's ready to start doing some... Oh, God almighty. That was a lot of damage to Warzak there. So you are going to go ahead and magic boost Null Burst. That's going to kill everything. Let's go with a Healing Wind. Oh, that just immediately kills everybody. That's fine. We'll do a Healing Wind after the battle. it's same thing. It just doesn't have the risk. So healing in battle doesn't have any kind of innate benefit over healing outside of battle. So I don't really worry about it too much. And I do need to start using healing touch outside of battle because I need to spread out how much I'm using in each little level of my auras. So yay, of my spell points. So save there. We are definitely getting some good experience though. Let's see how close we are to levels up. Not too bad. 27,000 for pretty much everybody. Which we started out 40-something thousand. So there's a path there. I'm going to go back this way. I want to go ahead and explore around, just kind of like clear out a specific area first. Just to make sure that I get all the areas that I want. And that looked like... Oh, that's the door we opened. Sweet. We found the lever for it before we actually found the place. I don't think we want to be going up any floors just yet. I think I want to get some levels first, but... There's the stairs. Let's go and step on them. No, we're not going to travel there. We could. Here, let's see what it looks like. See if it keeps this aesthetic. We've got doors on either side of us. We've got the little gate there. So let's go ahead and search and go back down. Yes. So I don't know if that was actually... Is that an anti-warp zone? No, it's just exit. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We've basically solved this floor for the most part. We just need to finish clearing it out because I am neurotic and in love clearing out these floors for 100% completion. Dark Crusader level 5. We should be able to handle that. You're going to go with... do we actually have... Cold Snap? Let's go for the Berserkers with it. And we'll even go for some light spells. Shining Heat! And we'll just fight the Berserkers with our range. Oh, we defeated both of them with that. Sweet. Oh, and these guys actually have decent durability. That's not good. So, Crusaders have high physical defense. That's good to know. So, we're going to have to start using spells. Let's go for a Flame Field. That'll deal fire damage to both of them. It's not really super effective, but it's good enough. Oh, he ran away. We got question marks from that. Nice! I like question marks. And we've actually almost cleared half of this dungeon, so let's go like so. Oh, we got one solitary berserker. I think we can take him down. He's not going to have a lot of armor. Hopefully. We were just doing absolutely 0 damage to those Crusaders, though, which is a little bit troublesome. So, oh, we finally got another chest. Sweet. Desperate Strike. I actually failed at removing some low-level traps while I was grinding. Oh, we got a tool. So how are we looking as far as our items go? Oh, we're still on just Gablin. Ugh. So we haven't gotten a lot of items, which kind of sucks, but I'm okay with it. We can survive like that. I do need to finish exploring the rest of this area, but I'm not seeing anything too interesting kind of cropping up. If I find any chests, I'll bring you guys back, but otherwise, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time on Wizardry. Bye.